Stop number 2 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Rockingham, the Rock, as it is called. Where they're running on the GM Goodwrench Service 400. His first pole in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, car 94, Ray Castor, has the pole for the race. Alongside of him, the 4 of Ryan Acosta. Row 2, Alexander Jones in the 20, and the 9 car of Justin Acosta. Row 3, Jeremy Doobie in the 26 and the 43 of Mike Becker. Row 4, after disappointing 30th in the Daytona 500, Colin Cropley starts 7th for the event. And starting on the outside is Kathy Cantara. Row 5 has Adrian Becker and Lisa Shears in the 25. And then row 6 has Russ Batson and Mike Doobie. 40 laps around this racetrack here at the Rockingham, North Carolina. We had a pair of Fords in the Daytona 500 front row. We have a pair of Chevrolets on the front row at Rockingham. The green flag waves, and here we go. Pole speed of the race, 174 miles per hour. As there you see Alexandra Jones. She's taken no prisoners in that 20 car. She didn't have a good outing at Daytona. She dives inside in the 20 car. She's got the lead now, but Jeremy Doobie in the 26 car. Woo! He got real close to Alexandra's back bumper and almost pulled a little bumper tag on Alexandra as they come out of turn number 2. Doobie now dives to the inside. He's got the help from Colin Cropley in the 5. Chevrolet in first, and you see right there Ford's and stuck in between the Chevrolet sandwich. Alexander Jones leads lap 2 for the event. A female driver I think has won at Rockingham before. Of course, we had a female driver win in this race last season. That was Ann Batson in the 3 car. And our appropriate enough, the sponsor was Goodwrench with the number 3 car. Right now, Alexander Jones in the number 20 Crown Petroleum Fast Fair Chevrolet has lead, but only momentarily. Here comes Jeremy Doobie in the Quaker State Ford, last season's Michigan winner. He goes to the inside, and he's got the lead now on Alexander Jones, but look at Colin. He's a little racy here today. He says, I want that first win ever in the series. And he dives inside. He's going to go for second. He's got second on Alexander Jones. Now he wants more than that. He wants the lead on Jeremy Doobie. Doobie led the lap, but here comes Colin to the inside. Colin Cropley with the help of Adrian Becker in the 2. And Cropley has the lead. He led a lap in the Daytona 500 before fading way back to 30th. But Adrian Becker wants to spoil Colin's lap leading. Colin did lead the lap, but Adrian sticks him up to the high side, and now Adrian Becker has the lead. Boy, we're seeing some good amount of lead changes at Rockingham for normal in this series. But Cropley kind of hanging tough there on the high side, but he's about to get freight trained here. Adrian Becker leads her first lap. But here comes Russ Batson with the help of Chris Martin, Alexander Jones in the 20, and Ryan Cooper in the 33. Boy, we're seeing some great racing here. Like I said, great racing, better racing than normal here at the Rock. Three blue cars in the top 3. Russ Batson led the last time by. Now Chris Martin in the number 31 car. He has the inside lane. He's going for the lead now, and he's got it. The Beckers, side by side. Adrian in the 2, Mike in the 43. And Mike Becker passes Adrian. And now move Mike Becker up to the number 4 spot. Jack Richards in the 29 car, dead last in the Daytona 500, but making a go of it here at Rockingham. 10 laps in the books, 30 laps remaining here in this event. Take you through the field. Jeremy Doobie passes Jack Richards. He's got Ray Castor in the 94 right behind him. He's trying to get back into the fight. But Jack Richards and Adrian Becker stuck on the high side there. Charles Jackson in the 10 car. Michael Dawson in the 52 making a pass on Jack Richards now with the help of John Acosta in the 7. Zohar Bunhan in the 14. Justin Acosta in the 9. Sasha Dawson in the 68 car. Almost won the Daytona 500. Got passed by Dylan Poteet on the final lap. And she gets passed by Colin Cropley and Lisa Shears. Believe me, at Rockingham, the high side is not where you want to be. And of course, the high side in this series is not where you want to be usually. Unless, of course, the car works good, which is few and far between. As we watch the 70 of Zed Weinstein in the 70 car. He runs in 16th position right now. See where he scored this time by as he passes Jack Richards, who continues to be stuck on the high side of the 29 car. Weinstein is being scored in the 14th spot this time, last time by. Aaron Williams and Seth Cole and having a battle, so is Keith Batson in the 28. Now Sasha Dawson is being stuck on the high side in the 68 car. Jasmine Acosta, there's Taylor Acosta in the 21, only the second female to drive the 21 car. Skyland Carlson was the other one back in Season 3. Now Adrian Becker now finds her way to the low side as she moves right in front of Josh Osborne in the 30. Dalton Day in the 17. He's having a horrible day at the Rock. So is Ann Batson, the defending winner of this event. See where they're being scored this time by as both Dalton and Ann make their pass. Sasha Dawson scrapes the wall. Dalton this time by in the 24th position. Ann in 25th. There's Kathy Kantar in the 30 car. There's the Daytona 500 winner, Dylan Poteet. Horrible day at the Rock so far. He comes from victory lane at Daytona to almost dead last so far here at the Rock. Dylan with that common problem getting stuck on the high side. He may be having more problems than that, as he's falling way off the pace now. This showed right there, Dylan at 159 miles per hour. His best lap was 167.1. Rockingham is kind of hard on tires in some ways too. That may be one of the reasons why. But now Dylan finds his way to the low side. Let's see if he can make any headway there. As he now passes the 27 of Rachel Williams, who scrapes the wall. Rachel, one of the rookies in the series. Up front is still Christopher Martin in the 31 Hardee's Chevrolet. He's out front. Mike Becker now in a battle with Russ Batson in the 88. As we now pass the halfway point here at the Rock. Chevrolet in first, Ford in second, Dodge in third, Ford in fourth, Chevrolet in fifth. Of course, a win here this early in the season will get you a spot in the All-Star race. Never too soon to start thinking about that. And Christopher Martin wants the reservist spot. Russ Batson already has a spot in the All-Star race. He won last season at Dover. That's how he got in. And Jeremy Doobie has a spot in the All-Star race as well. He won the Season 4 race at Michigan. And that's how Jeremy got in. 25 down in the books now. I hope you like the little crank it up segment. Little battle going on. There's pretty much single file throughout the entire field there. Watch Justin Acosta making the inside of Alexander Jones. Justin running 8th, and I said about Colin Cropley up on a high side. He's lost some spots. Well, I spoke too soon. Collins now takes himself to the high side and drops a spot now to Lisa Shears in the 25 car. He may be losing more spots than that if Colin doesn't get back down on the low side, but he's going to be stuck on the high side again. Looked as if it kind of looked as if Colin got loose to the inside in turn number 1 is what it looked like. As you see, Mike Becker, he dropped some spots as well. He was running 2nd. Now he's dropped back to about the 10th or 11th spot as Seth Cole passes him. Now Colin dives to the inside of Becker. Seth Cole finished 2nd in the Daytona 500. One of the toughest racers out there in any YouTube racing series. And he's a rookie, by the way, in the I think he's a rookie in the Mountain Dew Racing Series, I think, or that or the Mopar Nationwide Series, I'm not sure. Meanwhile, back up front, Christopher Martin starting to feel a little heat from Russ Batson. 10 laps to go here at the Rock. Chevrolet in first trying to hold off a couple of Fords. But in the form of Russ Batson in the 88 and the 26 of Jeremy Doobie, and also throwing the 7 of John Acosta and the 10 of Charles Jackson in the mix as well. Here comes Doobie, dives to the inside. Here comes Jeremy Doobie to the inside of the 26 car. Brings the Quaker State Ford into the inside for the number 2 position, and he's got it. Maybe. They're side by side, and that's maybe what Christopher Martin likes to see here as he comes up on 8 laps to go here. John Acosta running 3rd position now in the number 7 Xerox Ford. He's making a go of it here in the late going of the race. But meanwhile, it is still Christopher Martin out in front, trying to get his first win ever in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. He's about 6 laps away from doing so. The number 31, Hardy Chevrolet. Paint scheme dating back to 1994. Out in front, Jeremy Doobie's starting to feel a little pressure now from the 7 of John Acosta. 5 laps to go. John Acosta, he might have a shot at this here. He's up to 2nd now. He moves past Doobie. And he's got the pass completed now. Now he's got his sights set on the 31 of Christopher Martin. But I don't know. Martin's lead ballooned a little bit on those couple of passes that been made for a number 2 position. 3 laps to go. Justin Acosta in the 9 car. He's moving to the inside of Jeremy Doobie. Jeremy Doobie kind of dropping back a little bit. He's dropped now from 2nd. And I believe this is for the 4th position. Indeed it is. 2 laps to go for Christopher Martin. Will he hold off Jeremy Doobie, or excuse me, John Acosta, I should say, excuse me, in the 7 car. Acosta closing in just a little bit now. Christopher Martin kind of mirror grabbing a little bit as they come down for the white flag. He'll have 1 lap remaining in the race. Will Christopher Martin hold him off one more time? The white flag waves, 1 lap remaining in this event. Acosta's got 1 more shot. He's through he have a shot maybe through the 3rd and 4th turns now. Let's see what happens here. He dives to the inside. He takes a peek to the inside, but it's not going to be enough. The 31 car, Christopher Martin, wins his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series event as he takes home the GM Goodwrench 400. Christopher Martin, his first ever win. And he has himself a spot in the Season 5 All-Star race at Charlotte. Margin of victory in this race, .095, average speed 163.776. Apologize for the bore fest of a race, baby. Christopher Martin wins the race. John Acosta finishes 2nd. Charles Jackson 3rd. Justin Acosta finishes in 4th. So 2 Acostas in the top 5. Not bad day for Team Acosta. Jeremy Doobie 5th. Lisa Shear 6th. 7th, Seth Cole. 8th is Alexander Jones. Ray Castor 9th. Colin Cropley rebounds from that 30th at Daytona to finish 10th at the Rock. So good run for Colin. See what he thinks about it. Jack Richards in 11th. 12th, Dougie Shears. 13th, Taylor Acosta. 14th, Mike Becker. 15th, Ann Batson. She made her way back up through the field. Rounding out the top 20, Russ Batson, Josh Osborne, Zed Weinstein, Alexander Dawson, and Ryan Acosta. The top 20, and all the way down to Keith Batson matches his car number. He's not going to like that finish. 28th in car 28. And then right there, Zohar Munhan brings her up through the field, brings up the rear of the field in 36th position. Dylan Poteet from Daytona 500 win to 34th. Horrible way in the Rockingham race, but Christopher Martin gets his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series victory, first ever in the season. And here's how the points are right now after 2 events. There's Seth Cole now has the points lead by 23 over Lisa Shears. Taylor Acosta 3rd, then Charles Jackson 4th, Justin Acosta 4th, Charles Jackson 5th, Adrian Becker 6th, Sasha Dawson 7th, Alexander Dawson is 8th, 9th, Dougie Shears, and Christopher Martin with that win runs now in the 10th position. So, and there's the rest of the order right now as they are in points. And next race on the tour will be stop number 3, the Dan Weldon 400 from Las Vegas. We'll be right back. See you there.